Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Mappy720 back again for another video. I am just uploading like crazy, guys. I am just into it. I don't know what's been going on in the past week, but I've just been in the mood to upload a lot of videos for you guys. So today I have a video. It's nothing special really, just a nice gameplay, beastly gameplay actually, if you can call it, of me playing as the Bears against the Eagles. I don't really like playing against the Eagles. Reason being, they have Deshaun Jackson for speed. They have Nick Foles, who's an accurate passer. Or you could play against a scumbag who uses Michael Vick and just does the QB, whatever, QB wrap. Just takes off with the QB, and it's just a glitch. And then, of course, you have McCoy, who's fast, he's big, he's a glitch. We all know this. So I'm the Bears. I'm just doing my best job as possible right now on offense because I know that my defense sucks. My offense, I mean, it's okay. It's not great. I'm not an amazing Madden player, but I think it's pretty good. So I want to get him to make the mistakes. I don't want to make any mistakes on offense. So that's what I'm trying to do. So you'll see in this video, I kind of play safe. Like I'll back up, maybe only have 3 people rushing instead of 4, and because I really just want to make sure he doesn't get any passes here. So we got a big third down already on the first drive, and in my opinion, the first drive is the hardest play against because you don't know what he's going to do. You don't know if he's a passer, if he's a runner. But I made a nice user play over the middle. Didn't intercept it, but didn't really need to because this guy actually did punt the ball, which I thought was good. I like when people punt the ball. They actually play seriously. And look at Forte, just breaking 2 tackles. This guy's a monster. I'm definitely picking this guy up in my fantasy league. As you can see, he's going to do just that, when he plays, for real. So, right there, tried to hit Bennett on a nice out route. I do that a lot with the tight end, actually, especially in the red zone. You just do an out route with the tight end, and if it's man, it'll beat him every time. Didn't really work. He couldn't make the easy one-handed snatch. Not a difficult one, just an easy one-handed snatch. And I go back to it, but this time he actually hangs on. He catches it. The guy expected a run, tried to shake it up. Madden's it's really a mind game, actually. If you want to make them think that you're doing something, but then you do something else. So make them think you're running and then do a play action. Or on 3rd down and 7, they'll maybe do a run, try and do surprises. Things like that. That's what gets into the opponent's head. So as you can see, my user skills are just not. They're just not up to par. I can't lie. Look, right here, I do almost intercept it. I do have a few, like at the first play, I just had that play where I do drop it. But you'll see a lot of times I'm like following the guy and I just can't quite make it. So you'll notice also that this guy just does that out route. It's not the same one every time. Sometimes it's a comeback route, sometimes it's an out route, sometimes it's a curl. But he does that little corner route a lot of the time, and I don't know how to defend against that. I try using it, but my user skills are crap. So I tried putting up a purple, and it just didn't do anything. So you'll see a lot of times he just right there. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'd consider that a route, but he does that little out route thing. And right here, McCoy just takes it right in for a touchdown. Easy 6 points. So my defense right now, he's kind of walking over it. I'm holding him a 3rd down, and I'm dropping a lot of picks, but I didn't really expect to stop him. So right now I'm just trying to get something on offense. I'm destroying him on the out route with Marshall. I mean, he just didn't make any adjustments, honestly. Every time that guy didn't press, I just did an out route, and most of the time it worked. So that's one thing a lot of people don't do. They need to adjust to the offense. And right here I get an OP disconnect. I don't know, my controller just ran out of batteries, and luckily I connected it within 2 seconds. But the batteries were pretty low, and later on in the video you'll see I actually do suffer for it. So I just knock in the easy field goal, putting myself up by 10 points. You always want that 2-possession lead. Any YouTuber will tell you, any Madden player for that matter will tell you, you always want the 2-possession lead because no matter what they do, you'll always be in the lead. So instead of going for the touchdown, which maybe I could have gotten, I decided to just run the clock out, go for the field goal, get up by 10, play it safe. I really just don't want to lose to this guy because it wasn't like he was bad. I just feel like maybe in my prime I would have destroyed him, but since I'm not very good, right now at least, he's actually making a close game. But hey, I guess the closer the game, the more entertaining it is for you guys, so I guess that's not a bad thing. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. So I try to play fake here. It actually does work. Alshon Jeffrey, I don't know about Alshon Jeffrey this year. Last year, he actually did amazingly well. No one really expected it, or maybe some people did. I definitely didn't expect it. Alshon Jeffrey to do as amazing as he did. And that is why. That's going to happen in a real game. He's going to catch a ball and wide open, and then his controller is going to disconnect, and he's not going to be able to run for the touchdown because that's just how Alshon Jeffrey works. But yeah, I don't really know about Alshon Jeffrey. I'm talking fantasy-wise as a player. I think he'll do amazing. But fantasy-wise, I don't know. He's rated pretty high. And the reason why I don't like him is because, one, Jay Cutler, he's a good quarterback. I'm not knocking him. He's definitely a good quarterback. But he's not like Breeze or like Rodgers. He's not, or Manning for that matter. He's not one of those guys that's just like makes your second wide receiver look amazing and play as if he's the first wide receiver, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, because Marshall, I think, is definitely still the better of the two wide receivers. But maybe it'll be like a Julio Jones, Roddy White, where Roddy White's better for 1 year, and then Julio Jones, like the next year, does pretty well, and now Julio Jones is clearly better than Roddy White. So in the future, I would say Alshon Jeffrey might be better than Marshall, but for right now, I would stay away from him, honestly. I just don't think he's going to do I think he's going to do well. I just don't think he's going to do as well as he projected, on ESPN at least. So I guess I could talk about fantasy for a while. I've done a lot of mock drafts. I'm in a few 12-person leagues. I have 4th pick. I have 9th pick. I've done a few mock drafts. I've done my research. I think I'm looking good this year. I'm a little curious as to who you guys think will do well this year. My sleepers right now, I think Josh McCown will shine in his position as quarterback at the Buccaneers, which means that Vincent Jackson will do well. I think Mike Evans will do well. Not like amazingly well, but he could do decent. I think Keenan Allen will do really well this year. I don't know what happened to Denaro Alexander. Like, I picked him up 2 years ago, and at the end of the season, he was doing really well. And then preseason, I don't remember what his injury was, maybe tore his ACL, MCL, one of those, and he was out. And now I kind of expected him to kind of come back into the swing of things, but I don't know. He's just not projected to do that well. So I guess we'll see. People to stay away from, in my opinion, though, like the good people, the sleepers, Wes Welker, I think will do well. Victor Cruz, I'm a little skeptical about. He's obviously a great wide receiver, but I've heard that the Giants aren't really going to do any of those deep passes. They're more, because of all the interceptions, I heard they're more going to do short passes, so Ruben Randall could tap into that. But I don't know. Cruz he's a explosive wide receiver. He could always turn around. So I feel like he's one of those kind of risky wide receivers that could do really well, could not do really well. Kind of like Ray Rice. Ray Rice, usually an elite running back. Last year, not so much. Suspended for the first 2 games this year, so he's kind of a toss-up. Trent Richardson is in that boat as well. It kind of depends, I guess, on who you believe in. Do you believe in Trent Richardson, who did really well that first year? Do you believe in Ray Rice, who did well every other year, but last year didn't do so well and is suspended? So I don't know. It's kind of like, who do you believe in? You can't just trust the rankings 100%. You kind of have a gut feeling. So for people to stay away from, in my opinion, I would stay away from Doug Martin, Foster, and Jack Stacy. In my opinion, for some reason, I don't know what it is, I just don't like them. So anyway, guys, this video is coming to an end. You see the please wait. Everyone knows what this is. I don't know what the point of it is. Just quit the game. Like, this doesn't make it any better that you shut your Xbox off and pretend that your connection was actually lost. Like, there's no one who cut your internet wires and, like, your connection's lost. Like, obviously, you just lost the game. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully, I'll post another video again soon. I've actually been posting very frequently for you guys. So, yeah, just comment on who you think is going to do well in fantasy this year or what kind of videos you'd like to see from me. So, thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you in the future. Peace.